Hello YouTube, there's size 17 here, but you can just call me Travis, and I am back for another collection update. I don't really have much else to say about that, so let's just jump in. We are listening to Myrkgrav with Trollskau, Skrømt, Kølabrenning. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. It's Norwegian. It's a one-man folk metal band. Lars Jensen is the guy's name. This is really cool. This is probably my favorite folk metal release of all time. There's Lars in his cool sweater. But yeah, if you're into folk metal, check this out. Super good. Alright, first album. I meant to do this video yesterday, but this album came out on Friday, and I listened to it yesterday morning, and it blew me away, and so I pretty much just listened to this album all day instead of doing the video. And that is the new one from Night Demon, Darkness Remains. This is a new wave of traditional heavy metal band out of California, and this album totally freaking rips. Century Media. But yeah, their album from 2015, Curse of the Damned, was, I didn't actually make a list, but I kind of looked into it, and they would have been my favorite album of 2015. So yeah, if you're into this style, check that one out too. But man, this album just freaking rocks. The riffs are killer, the vocals are super energetic, the solos are outstanding. Yeah, this album will surely be in the running for album of this year as well. Yeah, this album rocks. So if you're into that kind of stuff, check this album out now. This next one, if you, like me, had been looking to fill the void left by Necrophagist, you need to look into this band. This is Virulent Depravity with their debut album, Fruit of the Poisoned Tree. This is a Tennessee technical death metal band. They're pretty new. I even had to add this on Discogs. The band wasn't on there at all. This is really good. This is the closest thing I've ever come across that is like Necrophagist at all. The soloing is killer. Wow, so good. I was a little worried when I first got this, because I noticed on the back here, I don't know if you can see that very well, it has guest performers, and a number of those were solos, and I was like, oh no, the guys in the band are actually the ones playing the solo. But no worries. We got as you can see there's the guys in the band are Colin Butler, Malcolm Pugh. Malcolm Pugh, I guess, is in another technical death metal or brutal death metal band. I noticed I'd never heard of him before, or the band that he was in. Didn't really look into it, but I guess he's doing other stuff. But yeah, this album is super cool. So if you're looking for some tech deathy, or you want something that's kind of like Necrophagist, especially in the soloing, check this album out. Hopefully it will fill the void like it has for me. I don't know if the void's actually filled, but the void is as close to filled as possible. Because it's been since 2004 or something since Necrophagist released an album, so they're pretty much not going to. Let's move on. This next one is the one I've been wanting to get for a while, but it's limited to 500, and I just never was able to before Discogs. But now Discogs is in my life, so I was able to pick it up. And that is the Leviathan Acherontas split. This came out in like 2009. Zyklon Beat Productions. It's got 4 tracks per. Gotta say, the Leviathan stuff is kind of underwhelming for me. It wasn't bad, but I don't know. I wasn't like, oh, these are some classic tracks that I never got to hear. It's just kind of like fine stuff. Secret Skulls I kind of liked more so than the other stuff, but then that one's only 2.5 minutes long, so I'm not getting much out of it. But yeah, it was fine. Just kind of, I don't want to say disappointing, but kind of disappointing. I'd never heard of the Acherontas before, but their stuff was pretty cool. I only listened to it once, but that'll come in more listens. But yeah, the album is called Sick Luceat Lux. So yeah, happy to have this in the collection, even if so far it's been a little underwhelming. This next one is this came out last Friday, not 2 days ago Friday, but a week before that. And that's the new one from Lich King, Omniclasm. This is a self. I think they self-released this. I'm almost certain. Yeah, this is a band that I think kind of show the back. Is a pretty mixed bag for people. I think the comedy, non-seriousness of the song titles and the lyrics and stuff turn people off. But to me, I just hear some riffs. So you know, for me, they're pretty cool. This probably isn't my favorite Lich King album. I'd probably put it somewhere in the middle. That's pretty good. No complaints here. So if you like Lich King, check this album out. You'll probably like this one too. And actually, I pre-ordered this, and the bottom of the barrel. The order, which was like $13.99 or whatever, which was like the basic price for the CD. Essentially, came with. If I can get this out. Came with. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Came with a signed poster of the album art. So that's pretty cool. I probably won't do anything with this, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. Just kind of to me, it was just like a throw-in because it was the basic order. So yeah, kind of cool to have. I think this is actually only available if you pre-ordered, so maybe that's why. But I don't know. That was a cool little thing to throw in, especially someone else might think this is way cooler than I do. So it's pretty cool. I mean, who knows? It'll probably be years before I even take it out of this tube again. So yeah, the Omniclasm by Lich King. If you like them, check it out. This next one I kind of alluded to in my last video. Like I said, I had watched a video by a metal theologian, and it had prompted me to buy some stuff. And here's one of those releases. It's Sheik, Yerbouti by Frank Zappa. This is a 1979 release off of Zappa Records. And I gotta say, it was kind of a mixed bag for me. It was probably the first time I'd ever really listened to like a whole Frank Zappa album from start to finish. I'd probably mostly before that just listen to individual tracks. And yeah, if you're familiar with Frank Zappa, I guess he's kind of all over the map in terms of what's going on with the songs. The reason I chose this particular album was because of the song The Sheik Yerbouti Tango, which is pretty much just guitar work, and that's pretty much what I discovered while listening to this album, is that what I really like to listen to Frank Zappa do is play guitar, and some of the other stuff doesn't really work for me. I don't know. I'll probably pick up a couple more of his albums just to kind of sample the general sound of the guy, because I mean he has like so many albums. But yeah, I mean all the insides just lyrics and stuff. Nothing too crazy here going on. But yeah, pretty cool. Kind of weird. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm Frank Zappa yet. Man, we're doing battle here. Alright, and then the remaining 5 are other ones I also alluded to in my last video. They're the Blue Öyster Cult CDs that I said that I had ordered. So let's just go through them. This is Tyranny and Mutation. This is 1973. All 5 of these are Columbia, if you care about that. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. They're all pretty cool. This one has some cool stuff on it. The red and the black's cool. I like Hot Rails to Hell is pretty cool. OD on Life Itself. I showed the back. I don't know if I did. But yeah, like all the other albums, it's some solid stuff. Now I need to really I need to go through these songs and listen to them as I pay attention to who wrote the songs, because it kind of everyone kind of is a participatory member in the songwriting process in this band. So it'd be cool to kind of tackle down who is the actual people in the band who's writing stuff to my ear. So this is Tyranny Mutation. This next one's 1974, Secret Treaties. This one's got some cool stuff. I really liked Career of Evil. Obviously, Flaming Telepaths and Astronomy. Those ones are cool. Yeah. Kind of same. Some of these were reissues that have some cool little backstories and info and stuff. So those are kind of cool to go through and see, along with lyrics and stuff, some credits, etc. That's pretty cool. And then some of these also were they're actually like original, like you know, early on releases. So that was kind of cool to have a kind of a mixture of those. This is 1976. I think they did a live album in between that last album and this one. This is Agents of Fortune. This is probably maybe their most well known just because it has Don't Fear the Reaper on it. Yeah, this actually, I really liked this record a lot. This one had a lot of songs on it. I liked The Revenge of Vera Gemini, Sinful Love, Tattooed Vampire, Morning Final. All songs that I thought were great. Plus, I do think Don't Fear the Reaper is a cool song. Inside the booklet. Again, this is one of those reissues. Nothing too much going on here. Yeah, cool stuff. Been really been enjoying you know, listening to Blue Öyster Cult and, you know, hearing the deeper cuts that didn't ever make it to this greatest hits album that I had. It's been cool. And then this one came out in '79, which had Spectres in between. This is Mirrors. This one has some cool songs on it. Dr. Music, I think The Vigil and I Am Storm were some cool ones. This is actually one of those ones that it's not a reissue. It's like an original era one. 1979. Nothing even on the inside of the insert. And this one came out right after that, and right before Fire of Unknown Origin. This is Cultösaurus Erectus. Really liked Black Blade Monsters. What else is on here? Divine Wind's pretty good. This is another one that is an early copy, not a reissue. This one actually has at least one side has some stuff on it. But yeah, I've been super cool. I mean, to be honest, with the 10 albums that came in from that unboxing that I did, and then these 5 Blue Öyster Cult albums, and then these other ones that I got. So I mean, I've been kind of backlogged this week, so I haven't really had a chance to listen to these enough times. But you know, I've listened to them probably 3 or 4 times a piece. So you know, it's been pretty cool to go through Blue Öyster Cult, if I can talk. So yeah, I mean, I got the first 8 now. I probably don't really feel the need to move on at this moment, at least. Got some other stuff on the priority list that I want to move into, but happy to have these. We'll continue to listen to them. And yeah, that's all I got for this week. Definitely check out that Night Demon, that album. Like I said, totally rips. If you're into that style at all, you will probably definitely like it. It's album of the year material for me. But yeah, that's all I got for this week, and yeah, have a good day.